One again, Sunday Bam. Now we go get into this so-called NASA, put a spotlight to them so the people can see the deception that they've been doing for years. Yes, tricking down the masses. Now this that you see on screen right here, Katherine Johnson. Johnson is 33 in numerology, and this one so-called was at NASA, the first African-American woman at NASA. And if you look at this fucker right here, is this African-American? You're dumb as a box of rocks, people. All fakers they bring to the masses to prove their point. You believe in NASA? People just stupid. You believe in NASA? You believe in nothing that NASA bring you. How can you take this one from them as an African-American? Are you dumb? Wow, people just retarded in this world. We go get into this right here and break down this so-called Katherine Johnson. Let's get into it. And I told you, Johnson is 33 in numerology, and this one so-called work for NASA for 33 years. Let's get into this. Make it run. There you go, people. History making. And take a look at this right here, people. What is this right here? Make it an Oscar? What I don't tell you, people. This is an award show right here. And there go your Katherine Johnson right there. You see what I'm telling you, people? What you think? You need to wake up. It's about Hollywood. And NASA is the same Hollywood. You never get it, people. Why you think in those movies where they do about space got the same NASA logo and the so-called TV astronauts? You never get it, people. It's TV. The whole NASA is fakery. As you could see the hand sign on this one, it is the Illuminati pyramid. They fake the dumb masses right here. Make a movie out of dumb shit. There you go right there, people. Only fake shit they make movie off. Remember that shit.
I will have
and there you go, people, with this drag man right here, Taraji P. Henson. Yes, gonna play the so-called Katherine right there. What do you think, people? You believe they make movie off real shit and real life? You better wake your ass up. It's Hollywood. The whole thing is Hollywood.
No,
faking
I was the first
dumb masses.
Negro female student at West Virginia University Graduate School.
This is just to spread the propaganda about that Katherine Johnson. Yes, that's how they do it, people. The movie make it more convincing, and I told you that after the younger generation, they have to let them get that and keep it in their head because it is fucking fakery for the brainwash.
Any given day, I analyze the manometer levels for air displacement, friction, and velocity, and compute over 10,000 calculations.
You hear that, people? You listen to that? They're trying to tell you what the Katherine Johnson was doing at NASA. NASA is 100% fake. There's nothing going on there but fake photos. That's all they do. Make fake photos and animation videos. You can see this one with the XX on him. Wake up, people.
By hand. So yes, they let women do some things at NASA, Mr. Johnson. And it's not because we wear skirts. It's because we wear glasses.
Yes, because you wear glasses. And there you go, people. Watch this right here. I told you I never miss. I'm 100% on. Watch this. Take a look, people. Why they do this right here, people? You tell me why they do this right here if you're smart. What is this Obama, which is another fake black man, and the masses? All of them is fucking fake. That's what you need to know. Just like the Obama right here is fake, it's the same thing with this Katherine Johnson. And look what Obama gonna do, people. This is a Freemason fucking star. A Freemason medal they put on every fucking puppet. Wow, for the deception. It worked. That's why they give it a fucking medal right there. What you think it is, people? The people just dumb. What you think it is right there? What it is? It's a star, people. There you go. You don't have to make it up. There you go. It's a star to represent the fallen angels they put around the neck. I told you already, people. All of them is Freemason puppets. Wake your ass up. There you go. All fake. Yes, the satanic rituals they're pulling off right here on the masses. Take a look at this right here, people. You're kidding me? Wow. And you believe that this person is 100 years old? You better wake your ass up. They're all fake. 100% fakers they bring to you on TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in letting her know how much we appreciate her and being here in her service to the nation.
Look how it moves, people. Wow, just like the Bernie Sanders. Look all like dirt, but it don't affect his movements. He still can move around, just like the Queen, people. When you see these people old till their hair gone light and white, and they're still fucking moving around like young people. This don't make no sense right here, people. You get enough blood to drink? Dumb on.
Miss Katherine G. Johnson.
And of course, they make sure they put somebody right there in the background with the NASA fake gear on. Yes, so it could look legit. Why would you wear that to the ceremony? It's dumb shit for the dumb folks. Wake your ass up.
What do you think about all this attention you're getting?
Yes.
I wonder why.
You listen how we talk, people? I wonder why. You set up this fucking fakery on the masses and you wonder why? Wow, people, this is the dumbest shit in the world. Don't believe nothing that come from NASA. The whole thing set up to deceive you. Why would you go with people who trying to deceive you and you actually know about it? Don't tell me you're that dumb that you can't see his deception come from NASA.
You wonder why? Yeah. It's because you are an American treasure.
You are American treasure. Wow. I told you, people, I'm sorry for the younger generation, man. They're just gonna be dumb as a box of rocks. Yes, taking these teachings right here. Yes, and you give it to your kids because you are so dumb. And you keep the fucking dumb tradition going on by spreading this word to your kids right here. Oh, this black woman was at NASA. What NASA do? Tell the people what NASA really do. Besides taking some money out your check every month for space exploration and fooling the dumb masses. Their work on Earth is to hide the Creator. That's why they give you all that bullshit in NASA. They're trying to tell you life is just an accident. Just a fucking big bang happen and Earth just come out of it. Earth and everything else just pop out of the big bang. It's dumb shit for the dumb masses. Watch your face.
If it weren't for you, we might not have been able to participate as fully as we did in that race to space.
Wow, people. Yes, this one helped out a lot in the so-called race to space. You believe them, people? Brainwash for the fucking people of this world. You better wake your ass up. You believe they come out of the dome? Every single human being is trapped in this world. We know that the elites, they got resources and everything, but they can't get out of the earth, people. That's one thing they can't do. They can't get out. We trapped in this earth all together, and they come up with a scheme to trick the masses, to tell you that if you're a billionaire, you can get out. If you have all this money in the world, like a so-called Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and them, yes, you can get a chance to get out. And of course, Richard Branson and all of them promised to take regular people to space, charging millions and millions of dollars. Like somebody from the street can pick up $1 million or $10 million to ride a so-called plane to space. It's bullshit for the dumb masses. Just wake your ass up, people. The human being basically can't prove that the space don't exist. That's why they can say you that shit and you take it and run. You understand? I know 100% there is no space and they can never get out of this earth. They can't.
As we did in that race to space.
About race to space.
Did you know it at the time? No.
No. He can't even answer people because it is a fucking fake shit for the dumb masses.
Just another assignment.
Wow, listen to how we talking, people. What is old? It's too old to talk. Look how wide the eyes is, people. Wow, 101 years old.
And I'm accustomed to assignments. And I do them the best I can.
Nothing but bullshit. Take a look at this right here, people. Wow. Another Rosa Parks looking fake on the masses. Wake your ass up. Wow, we go get deeper into this right here because I told you, people, they shall not get away with the fucking fakery on the masses. Bam.
Finally tonight here, America Strong, an American pioneer who...
They're always talking about American strong, America strong, Boston strong, every fucking thing strong. Right there with your red and blue to divide you up in sections and the stars show you that they work for the devil, people. Wake your ass up, people.
So long was a hidden figure at NASA.
You hear that? It was a hidden figure at NASA. A hidden figure. Wow, the people just dumb. A hidden figure. So I told you already, people, Just like you see, they make a song from back in the days, like in the 90s, big song and all of this shit. All of a sudden, somebody surfaced. They surfaced somebody in 2020 and said, this is the person who come up with the song, and give it to that person who sing it. That's the same thing they're doing with this faker right here. Long after they tell you that this was the person who behind NASA doing a whole lot of work helping the space race. Nobody know it at the time. But now, it was a hidden figure. You believe it? Come on.
Katherine Johnson was from West Virginia. She was a mathematician, a pioneer, part of a small hidden figure at NASA. Katherine Johnson was from West Virginia. She was a mathematician, a pioneer.
So a mathematician can take you to space, or a mathematician can figure out how to go to space, help out in the space war? Okay.
Of a small group of African-American women hired as mathematicians at NASA, breaking gender barriers, racial barriers in the 50s and 60s.
Wow, 50s and 60s, people. When all the so-called racial division is going on, they put this one in. And I told you, another Rosa Parks and the masses. Same look. Same fucking look, people. And you always have to ask yourself, why is it these watered down people? When I break down the Obama, the only thing I'm trying to tell the people is why they never give you a raw black person for nothing. Who is this? What is this? What is this right here, people? When I break down the Rosa Parks, a lot of people mad at me. And everybody now take it and run. Even the chosen queen. Take my fucking work and run with it. But I told you, people, this is it right here. Another fake on the masses. And it's not black by a long shot.
She worked on the first U.S. manned space flights.
There you go, people. Remember, this is a hoax. This can't go to the dome. Just remember that shit. So why is we giving that woman so-called so much praise? For what? For pulling off the hoax on the masses? Let it be believable that people go to space? That's just to brainwash the black people. You understand? A lot of black people don't care about no damn space. But when they show you that black people are also involved in it, they're behind this shit right here going to space, of course. Black people gonna be interested. They know you think from day one.
Precise trajectories that would allow Apollo 11 to land on the moon.
You see that? Of course, people, because remember, it's a mathematician. He can figure out the maths and everything to make sure they can land on the moon. You believe that? Sit right there on Earth. Wow, people. If you can't see that the NASA is a deception, I don't know what you're going to do in this world. You shouldn't be here. Look what they show the people right here. And I'm going to say it again, because this is the dumbest shit they ever pull off. Look how faded it is, people. But this guy right here is supposed to be the first man step foot on the moon. But the camera was there taking him. So that means somebody already there, step foot off on the moon, and then take this photo, right? I told you, people, it is a hoax. And there's no way around it. I don't even fucking talk about it no more, because everybody should have seen it that it is a hoax.
Her role was long overlooked. Katherine on the far right. Her daughter.
Far right, people. Show me a black person on this photo. The far right?
Would hear the stories.
Mama got there at 53. The engineers came and asked for some
Look at this right here, people. This is what they use to go to space. You see that, people? That's how they fool you. And I told you at those so-called space center where they have the so-called exhibit showing off the people, talking about space, the Johnson Space Center. It's nothing but gold file tin paper they got for the masses. You understand me? Look at this right here. That's file wrap, people. You think that can go somewhere? Okay.
Fixed skills. The supervisor said, oh, well, that's Katherine.
Wow.
And what was her role?
The supervisor said, oh, well, that's Katherine.
And what was her role?
Look at this motherfucker right here. Look at the neck. You gotta be kidding me, people. Why is the dumb people not gonna take the truth? Why? But they take this lie and run with it. Look at the head on this one right here, people. Look at the head. Wow.
The work was
a black woman? You fucking kidding me or what? Dumb on.
A Monroe or a Freedom calculator and do the big equations, which could be a page long.
Math is always dependable.
None of them is black. It's just a fake shit for the dumb folks. And of course, I told you, it's just Hollywood.
Johnson's role portrayed in the film Hidden Figures.
You have someone?
There you go.
Yes, ma'am. Catherine's the gal for that. She can handle any numbers you put in front of her.
She would own her role.
We can calculate launch and landing, but without this...
You believe that, people? Do you believe that? They can calculate all of that shit from Earth because it's a mathematician. That's why the dumb folks in this situation getting conned by con artists. You understand? That's how the people get conned. They're dumb. They never get it. Why you think this is a 28th Century Fox fucking movie? 28th Century Fox, people. Fox. Dumb on.
Version, the capsule stays in orbit. We can't bring it back home.
You'll remember the movie was nominated for Best Picture.
Of course it nominated for Best Picture. What you think, people? Is just to put the spotlight on it. And I already told you, people, every fake story that they call real, make it over in a movie, they're going to put a highlight to it. They're going to make it nominate or even get the award. You understand? Because if it nominate, it's the same fucking shit that if it's get it. Because that's a rank. Just to put a spotlight to that fake shit. You never get it.
NASA, an American hero. A true NASA, an American hero. Katherine Johnson.
Wow. True hero. And there you go. They push him out on stage. Because I told you, people, it's a fucking fake shit. Just for TV.
She was also awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
There you go. Medal of Freedom, people. Medal of Freedom. What is that? That means this is the only human being gonna be free? The ones that you put this on their neck, those are the only people that gonna be free. You free them up? We know nobody free on this earth. We're not free. So you tell me, when you put this on this Medal of Freedom on this fucking faker neck, what that person is free? Dumb on.
Nation's highest civilian honor.
Wow,
and
the highest civilian honor. Look at the black woman, people. Look at the black woman. I tell you, man, people are just stupid in this world. You take credit. I told you already, people, when you see people on TV, no matter if you want them the same size, the same color, the same whatever, don't take it as you make it. You understand what I'm saying? Don't take no credit for them. Let them go on. Don't feel proud for them. You understand? They're all fucking fakers on TV. Just get that to your head. I didn't make it up. I told you. These people is fake. You can't trust them. That means don't feel good as a black person because they put out somebody say, oh, this black. They just want you to believe in NASA. This is not black. By a long shot. Wake your ass up, people.
Asked all those years later, what if someone questioned you?
What happened if somebody questioned your work?
Question your work. Wow, people, in the same fucking black and white shit again. And none of these people on screen is black. They're fakers and the masses. Wow, and I told you, they always have to do that. They just pump fake you with somebody and tell you they're black. Black people, grab it and run. A hero, oh my goodness, a black woman in NASA, come on. You need a bat? Bam on.
Tough. And so was she. A true American pioneer.
True American pioneer. Nothing but fake you get from NASA right here. Bam.
98. My greatest accomplishment.
They feature this one at 98. Right here, 98. Post up the star in the background right there. They so-called give him for a so-called Medal of Freedom. It's just another fake on the masses. Right here.
My greatest accomplishment. Just staying alive.
Yes, nothing but fake on the masses. People, 25th woman, 25 woman. That's how they do it, people. You believe it's a real woman? It's not black, and it's not a woman by a long shot. They're faking the masses.
Yes, the distance. We were from the moon. And there's a guy in the office who was studying whether or not we could go.
You believe this person right here, people, is a faker. It's a 100% faker they bring to the table. Tell you it's black, so black people can get in touch with the NASA bullshit. Wow. Dumb on.
Plants on the moon. I don't know what he found out.
On the moon.
He said that we could grow plants there. We could live there.
You see, plants there, you can live there. They're just playing with the masses, people. The moon is just a light. It's just a light. Mean you can't go on a light and do shit. What's wrong, people? You believe you can go on a light? Wow, sometimes you look up on the moon, you can even see the cloud through the moon, people. You can see the cloud behind the moon. How can you go on it and jump around and drive in a rover?
I didn't think you ever found out.
Wow, people. Wow. Wow.
I'm awarded by the president. And to be kissed by the president.
They all fucking fakers. Just remember that shit, people. Devil rituals they pull off on the masses. Did they get you? Come on.
That wasn't real. Because I wasn't expecting to receive it. Just lined up on the stage.
Wow.
And there everything was.
Wow.
Well, they expected 50 people, they had 150.
It's a dumb shit for the dumb masses, about 150 for your number 6. But you feel like this one didn't know it was Obama gonna give the medal to him, or he didn't know that he was gonna get a medal? Which one? Because any sitting president is the one who's gonna give the medal. There you go.
She was like a typical working mother. We had to do what we were supposed to.
Of course, you have to do what you're supposed to. Yes, by the Freemasonry. Look at the cross on this one neck. Freemason programming for the dumb fools.
We knew there were consequences if we didn't. And so that's how we functioned.
What I remember is the things she was able to do. She sewed, so she made all of our clothes, and they were always
You see that, people? Sewed, make all of their clothes.
special. She cooked and made wonderful dishes, dessert.
Still have a career at NASA.
She could cook anything.
And I'll do anything for anybody that I can do. It's a pleasure.
She always taught us to do our best. I think the work ethic that she taught us is something that would really...
Always fooling the masses about work ethic. It's nothing but another programming from NASA. And I'm going to show you that NASA is nothing but a deceiver. 100% in.
Hi, I'm Terry Virts.
As you could see right here, this one gonna show you how they're so-called flying in space or floating in space, as you could see him doing the Superman shit. And this show you right here that it's bullshit. He doing the flying just like Superman. And I tell you people, just like the same movie that I'm talking about, you probably be like, oh man, pay attention to me. The same way they make the Superman fly in the movie is the same thing they do right here. It's nothing different, people. The same way you see they glide in the movie, some superhero fly in the air, is the same thing they do right here. It's just TV. This is not real. You believe that somebody could live in this environment, people? You tell me. All this, there's wires and all of these junks, and all you're gonna do is float around in there? Get out of here, people. How you sleep again? You sleep floating. You believe it? Wow.
And I want to talk about floating in space.
Floating
One of the
in
first
space.
things...
They even got a watch on, people. They wear watch. They wear khaki pants, shirt tucked in space. The way they just float around. And I'm going to ask you again, people, because I'm not stupid. That's why they can't fuck with me. If you can float right in here in this so-called space center right here, you can float in it. And you don't need a mask. But when you're outside, you do the same floating, but you need a mask. Which one of them is real, people? Is it real? How can you be in an environment where you float? How can you float? You don't wear no mask? Okay, all right, we go left that to someone
realize
else.
when you get into space is that even though you feel like you're falling, you're not. You can let go.
Even though you feel like you're falling, you're not. You can let go. And look at this clothing, people. Why is his clothes wrinkled up like this? It's nothing but a fake shit for the dumb masses. What moving him up off the ground, people? Why is his clothes look like something hold him up? You better wake your ass up.
And you float. It's not a problem.
Float.
It's something. It's something really
Hold on.
You're not. You can let go.
What is... So they're trying to tell you that they have all this shit on the ground to keep him down on the ground? People, in this shit right here, what is top and what is bottom? Where you're supposed to walk? In the roof? This is dumb shit for the masses here. Look at all these junks. Stupid, man. How can they live in this? How can you live in this thing right here, people? You tell me. It's not real.
Float. It's not a problem. It's something you really have to train your brain.
Look at the back, people. Take a look at this right here. I told you. They shouldn't do this because smart people figure them out.
You're not.
Watch this
you
right
can
here.
Let go and you float. It's not a problem.
Float. Watch this right here. What is this loop in the pants right here? You see that little gap? Wow. Pay attention.
Really have to
you see the gap right there? You see that right there? Just wake your ass up, people. It's studio work from Hollywood. They just flip him around. You understand? He's not floating. It's a fucking fake shit, and he hook right there.
Your
just
brain
remember.
Think about. Another thing that you need to learn when you first get into space is how...
Look at the junks in there, people. And they always in khaki pants, tucked in. That don't make no sense at all. What is this junk, people? How can you live around these wires? You just floating around these wires. How did it work? How can you live in here? This is the dumbest shit in the world, people. How can you live in here? It's nothing but wires and everything hanging out. There's no way, people. Just wake up.
Little force is required to...
Yeah, he brushing his teeth. This is just a mockery. And look what he got on, people. The so-called fake ISS right there said, Wow. Are you kidding me? You're 57 for number 12. Right there, number 3.
And another cool thing is you can be
flipping around at the same time. Wow, look at all these wires, people. If this can't show you that it's a hoax, you're in a world of hurt. This is a fake shit right here with your 1, 1, 1, 4, 3 4s. Right there, 12 again, number 3.
Makes it very easy when you're working. You have to
Look at this right here, people. How can you just float around with all these wires? Wow, so these wires don't mean nothing? When you're floating, what if your leg caught in one of this right here and it got dragged out? This is bullshit. Look at the roof. This is the dumbest shit in the world, man.
Get your work done.
Wow, I can't believe they pass this shit off as real. Look at this right here, people. Microgravity. But take a look at the so-called ISS. This is what they're in, jumping and spinning around. Wow. Wow.
Our team of scientists is busy getting their experiment ready for launch. At the same time, NASA is preparing the space scientists who will operate...
See that space scientist, people. That's why I tell you, space and scientists, two fake shit on the masses. The scientists is fakers, just like the astronauts. All fucking government agents.
The experiment aboard the International Space Station.
So as astronauts on board the space station.
Look at this right here, people. You have the eagle rings right there to show you it's Freemasonry. And there go the big old pyramid right here. You see it? Wow, don't let them hoax you, people.
We are the hands and eyes of the researcher. They are telling us.
Look at them, people. All of these shits in space. Wow, I can't believe they pass this off as real. I can't believe.
How best to do the science, but it's up to us to make sure that science runs correctly.
Astronauts train all over the world, including at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas.
You hear that? The Johnson Space Center. And I'm wondering if they name it after Katherine Johnson, the fucking faker that they put on the masses. Don't trust them, people. Johnson is 33.
Here, they learn not just how to live in space, but also how to conduct science in microgravity.
So many folks ask, how much training did you do before launching to the space station?
Yes.
And the answer is, many years.
Many years. How many training you do? Many years. Nothing but bullshit for the dumb masses, people. They never go to no space. There ain't no such thing as space. You can go high enough in the air where you float.
So we train in a lot of big areas. Number 1 is systems on board the ISS, robotics, how to do spacewalks. And
how to do spacewalk. And look where they at, people, under the water. They're just going to show you bubbles now, but they're not going to show you when they're putting on the show for the dumb fools. Tell you that they're spacewalking. Or you spacewalk, people, near that shit that going 18,000 miles per hour and you just floating beside it. How the fuck this person would have just float beside the damn ISS and it going 18,000 miles per hour and it not dragging him? Dumb on.
Actually, science itself. Now, we don't learn about a lot of
pyramid people. That's what they dwell in. They are all fucking fakers. Wake up.
Science experiments we're doing until we get up there. But what they are teaching us is scientific techniques.
The techniques astronauts learn range from using tools like pipettes and microscopes in microgravity to operating scientific hardware aboard the space station. For example, we study combustion aboard the station because it behaves differently in microgravity.
Microgravity. Yes, Earth, to show you the fire, And right here in space, he show you a different looking fire. You believe them? Wow, man.
You wouldn't want fire to get free inside your home in space, though. So we've created special facilities to contain it.
Watch them people.
If it looks...
This fucker right here is I tell you, man. Every time I see this motherfucker, I told you, man, it pissed me off. This nasty bitch right here with the fucking gloves on. Piss me off every time I see him, man. How longer you go fool the fucking people, man? Dumb on.
Complicated. It's because it is. And it's just one of the pieces of equipment astronauts must master before they go to the space station.
Hi, I'm
9 right there, coding for the dumb masses.
Enough, and this is Sharon Ranke, and we're
Look at them people, 2 fucking weirdos trying to fool you. How can you let dummies fool you? This earth is full with dummies, but you get tricked by a dummy? Where you gonna rank yourself after that? When a dummy fool you, people, where you gonna put yourself after that? You dumb? No, you're way beyond dumb if you let a dummy trick you. These are dummies if they trick you where you at.
PDL2 right now, and we're down here at JSC to do the fluids and combustion facility training for the combustion integrated rack and the fluids integrated rack.
So basically, PDL2 is a mock-up of the U.S. lab. Since 2008, we've been coming down and...
They look at each other, 2 fucking ugly bastards.
Since 2008, we've been coming down and training all the crew members who will do payload.
Of course, they take photos. They just snap photos at this right here, the meeting. Just snap photos.
On the space station. We've been training cosmonauts as well.
How many crew do you think you've trained at this point? Probably 50. Probably over 50 crew members we've trained.
Today, Tracy and Sharon are back at work with a former student, NASA astronaut Mike Fink. This isn't Mike's first rodeo with the station, or this equipment for that matter.
There you go, people. All fakers, they post up on the masses for you to believe in NASA. And I told you, I'm done with them. People supposed to know by now. I do a lot of videos on the NASA and show you that they are fake. And there's none of them that can prove it, that I'm wrong. 100% right.
So back in 2008 and 2009, we were aboard the International...
There you go, people. This is where they are jumping around. There you go, people. You believe this right here? What is this? You believe that this can go 18,000 miles per hour? It don't have an engine, people. How did it go around the fucking ball earth? It don't have an engine, don't have a brake, don't have nothing. Just solar panel, people. It don't need a recharge like your car on earth. They can let it go around all this time. Got everything in it. Refrigerator, stove, every damn thing. Still floating around. Don't need a recharge or nothing. You know why? You got some solar panel. And if you're dumb, people, you're just dumb. You believe that this amount of solar panel can provide energy for this shit right here? In order for you to run a home or solar panel, you have to have the whole fucking roof solar panel off. You can let this shit go around so-called space, going around the ball earth forever. Don't need charging. And why would it look like this, people? Would it be unbalanced? If you have two rows over here and just 1 row over here, would it be unbalanced or is it just me? This shit don't make no fucking sense.
Station on a space shuttle, STS-1.
Here you go, people. Something on top of it that can record the whole thing right there, right into space. You believe it, people?
D6, Chris Ferguson and crew dropped off a big bunch of packages, and we carefully and slowly put it all together. But when it was all done, we had a brand new, ready, fresh out of the box combustion integration rack. And since then,
you believe them, people? All fucking fake shit for NASA. They programming the dumb youths, believing in this shit right here, telling you can also work at NASA. You believe them?
Glenn Research Center here at NASA, we've been able to get some fantastic science about how things burn in space. Without gravity, without convection.
Yes, how things burn in space. All they're doing is magic trick on TV for the dumb people.
And by understanding that better, we're able to make more fuel-efficient engines and things here on planet Earth.
So by understanding that you can make more fluid-efficient engine on Earth, this is the dumbest thing in the world. I told you already, people. Don't make no more fluid-efficient engine. Make an engine that you can put in a car and drive it without have to charge it up. That's what you need to do, else you're not breaking no new ground.
So you can see it in the video. video. All the hoses are within the ring, and so they all fit in nicely, so they shouldn't
interfere. Of course, people, they always be able to come live from space. Live, people. Remember, they never tell you, but all signal travel on oxygen. They told you there's no oxygen in space. That means no signal can send to nothing in space, and nothing from space can send no signal to Earth. You hear what I say, people? I'm going off what they tell the masses. They tell you there's no oxygen in space, and still you can see somebody float around, people. You have to have enough oxygen around you and air around you to hold you up, because you can't float on nothing. You can't. There got to be some kind of element if you're going to float around. What picking you up off the ground? If there's no oxygen right there, no element. What's wrong, people? Why would you believe that? No atmosphere, but you can float. What the fuck is you floating on?
You're with us.
Wow.
Sounds great and looks great. Thank you.
Well, a lot had changed in 11 years since he was up there. So he did get most of the information again. And it was a new experiment. So he hadn't seen that either.
Nothing but a game. They're running on the masses, laughing at you for believing in this dumb shit right here.
Some of those toys could inspire kids to one day go to space. NASA is accepting applications for its newest class of astronauts.
You hear that, people? Talking about toys can turn you into astronauts. You're dumb if you buy your kids no toys. Talking about astronauts. You believe them? So NASA gonna recruit the public to become astronauts? You better wake your ass up. You can never reach that fucking criteria. You can never meet it. The criteria to be a fucking astronaut at NASA. They're all Freemasonry. Every fucking one of them. Freemason puppets and the masses. The rest of them that work in NASA on the ground, they don't know shit. They're just as dumb as the people outside. Most of them in there. You understand? The ones at the top that fooling the masses about space, those are the ones that you need to look out for. Watch this right here. Pay attention.
Requirements include U.S. citizenship and a master's degree in a STEM field. Candidates will
master degree in STEM field, U.S. citizenship. Get your ass out of here.
also have to pass a long-duration spaceflight physical.
Yeah, that's space flight physical. How you gonna pass a space flight physical again? You're gonna actually take them to space or what? This is the dumbest shit in the world. Wise people believe in the NASA. Why? Just take a look at them for 1 minute and you see they're fake.
Those selected will one
look
day
at this
board
right here, people. You believe in this shit right here? Wow.
International Space Station or potentially ride in the new Orion spacecraft.
There you go,
Space
people.
flight.
Why they have to show water every time they're gonna show you training with NASA? That's where they give you those videos from.
Physical. Those selected will one day board the International Space Station or potentially ride in the new Orion spacecraft. It is
new Orion spacecraft. It's nothing but trash for the people.
pretty competitive process.
My odds were only
There you go,
100 to
people. There you go. They're putting them underwater. How can you use water as a space example, people? How can you train in water for space? I don't get it. Remember, the water is around you. When you're in the water consume you. You tell me what consume you when you're in space, when there's no atmosphere, no oxygen, no nothing. You tell me, people, how can you use water for training to go in space?
Our last class was a class of 12, selected from
Class of 12. Listen to him.
last class was a class of 12, selected from a pool of 18,000
You hear that, people? You hear that, right? Pay attention. 3-9 is the coding. You understand? That's what they do. 3-9, flip that for your 3-6.
Last class was a class of 12,
For number 3.
selected from a pool of 18,000 applicants. So their odds are 1,000.
Now, take a look at the helmet, people, and you know it's bullshit. They have on a mic, they have on a headpiece, and they're in this glass thing right there cover the head. You believe that you can focus in here? You believe that you can just move around smoothly and comfortable in this suit that you don't even fit in? Look at the neck around it, people. Look at the screw around the neck. This is a big old neck right there, people. Oh, you're going to be able to move around in there. Oh, I forgot. Just like mascots. It's bullshit for the masses.
Missions to the International International Space Station, obviously trying to go back to the moon by 2020.
Obviously trying to go back to the moon. By when? 2020.
Space Station, obviously trying to go back to the moon by 2024 and hopefully onto Mars.
And hopefully on Mars. Remember, people, they tell you the technology to the moon landing is gone. They can't go back. But they have the fucking illusion model on display. You believe them? It's nothing but crap for the dumb fools.
The next class will include about 20 trainees. The enrollment period runs through March 31st.
March 33rd. That's 333 for Freemasonry. And before we go, let's get into this one right here. Bam.
She is out. Thumbs up.
I already told you about this nasty bastard I don't like right here. Because he's so fucking, into fooling the people. You can tell, man. This motherfucker is dedicated to fool the people, man. Put in extra work to make it look real. Pay attention to the sodomite right there. They say come from space. Putting the thumbs up and fooling the dumb people. Wow. I'll tell you, man. Fucking fakers and the masses, man. What's wrong with the people? Why everybody stay dumb? Wow. Fuck is this on the damn clothing? 68. Look at them people. So what they did, people, what they do, they take off the glass piece or it go back. It can just get up on the top. Did it just open or they take it off? And got on all these microphones. You believe it, people? And still got on the fucking glasses. And you come from space with that fucking shit on your head. You got on the fucking mask and everything. You got on the suit. And you still got the glasses on under there? Wow. 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 328 days. Wow, people. Are you kidding me? Why they doing this shit to the masses, man? Wow. Wow. You cover him up. He might be cold. Still have on the spacesuit. Wow, people. Still have on the fucking spacesuit. But you're covering him up with blanket. The spacesuit so good. They hold them up in space. Them can't get cold in that suit. Why you putting them in a blanket? Still have on the suit. This is dumb. This is dumb. Did you see this motherfucker? They fit him in the suit, right? This is the fucker right here, so-called in space on the space center. Watch this right here, people. Floating laptop, duct tape. There you go, duct tape. Tape this up. This is just a mockery for the fucking dumb people. You better wake up. And this one always have the hair scattered all over the damn place. And of course, he got a phone right there in space. Dumb on, people. And they coming to you live from the fucking space center. You believe them? Wow. There you go, people. That's why I tell you, this one is evil. With the sun ray right there on the shirt. He's an evil bastard. Trying to fool the masses. And that's where they live right there for 328 days. You believe it? And what is it? What is on the laptop? Oh, the you got fucking internet up there? There you go, people. Sometimes the hair flow different. Because they show you with the hair always standing up. But look at this one right here, people. It got the record. The longest woman to stay in space. There you go. There you go. Still in space. But the hair not standing up this time. You see what I'm saying, people? Why the hair don't stand out like it used to? You just see it look normal now. Still in space. You even see the hair shaking a little bit, people. What is this? How the fuck your hair always be straight up in the hair to show that you're in the fucking space and floating around? But no, it's not. Look at the hair. You see it? Look like the fan even blowing it. And there you go, people. Look at this mockery right here, people. This is how they got to carry him, because it fall in the water. They go pick out the so-called shit out there, the capsule, and this is how they carry him. Look at the look on the face, people, laughing at the dumb people. They believe it was somewhere. Where was it? There go the capsule that it landing right there. There you go, people. Nothing but ice. I guess it's landed in the Antarctica. There you go, people. They show you chopper and everything right there waiting. You believe it? It's just a hoax for the dumb people. There you go. Even horses, people. They got horses over there in the fucking ice. It's not real. Just a fucking dumb psyop. There you go, people. See? This is how they do the spacewalk right there, people. You see this one with the first woman ever do a spacewalk? Right there, people. And this shit that going 18,000 miles per hour. You can go out there and fix something. As you can see the 24 for your number 6. What's this? Yam? There you go, people. There you go, people. It's just a fucking fake on the masses. You see the look on it? You believe it's a woman with that chin? Wow. Well, I guess this is it, people. You need to wake up on NASA. Don't believe in nothing that they give you. They're faking the masses, taking your check. Yes, for space exploration. That's why they give you this right here. And they hide in the Almighty. That's why NASA exists. They put them in place for that reason right there. That's why it's so important for them to keep tricking the masses with space. I'm gone.